We've got about an hour to do a module of this. There we go. Let me just get my other stream up. Let's see, this one, here. There we go. All right, and I'm just waiting for a pairing. What we're going to do today is work through hopefully one module in the hour that we have. Let's see here. Okay. So now what we're going to do is write a Pig Latin translator. Let's put that there, and that there, and that there, and that there. Okay. I think we're working. All right. Okay, to write Pig Latin translator on Python, here are the steps we'll need to take. Ask the user to input a word in English. Make sure the user entered a valid word. Convert the word from English to Pig Latin, and then display the translated results. Okay. We'll know what's coming. This is what we're gonna do, okay. Okay. So now we just click next, I guess. Right. Pig Latin. Yep. Okay. Next. Okay. Welcome to the Pig Latin translator. Okay. Start coding here. So on line 4, use raw inputs. Save the results of raw input in a variable called original. Is that gonna work? Click run and then type a word in the console and press enter. Is this gonna work? Let's see. Why is it still processing? Maybe I should have put this higher up, maybe? Yeah, it's not happy with what I did. Let's take this maybe and move it up here. I'm feeling so much better today. Yesterday I was just like a mess. I slept for like 13 hours and then woke up for maybe 10 and then slept again all night, so but much better. And I have Dayquil today. Yeah, better living through chemistry. Let's put this in front of it and see if that helps. Oh, because I'm supposed to do this. Yeah. And this needs to be, we can put it here again. And this needs to be on line 4 because it's going to get pissed about that. So let's stop. Can we stop it? No. Stop running. There we go. Run it. What's the word we're gonna use this time? There we go. Yes, and it worked. All right. So I forgot the parentheses after raw input because when it is a function, you have to have the parentheses after it because that is part of the function. All right. We got it. Next.
Yeah.
Check yourself.
Think of it.
See,
like,
that was what was missing. I put raw input, but I forgot the parentheses.
Perfect.
That's all that it was.
Because that's the function call, and then anything inside the parentheses is what you're sending into the function. Okay. All right.
And to define this as raw input, you also have to have the parentheses because that's literally part of the function.
Right.
So I wasn't naming the function properly without the parentheses. That's what it was.
Right.
But it wasn't giving me an error or telling me where it was. It was just kind of like, but I got a hint from the instructions, so.
Okay.
It worked. Woo. Yay! All right, on to the next one. Now we gotta check yourself. If the length is empty string is greater than 0, run this block. Oh, sorry. Still a little sick, obviously. This block, maybe print something else. That string must have been empty. We can check that the user string actually has characters. Okay. Write an if statement that verifies that the string has characters. Are we putting it here? Okay. So first we need to define what empty string is. Empty string equals an empty string. Okay. If the length of empty string, ooh, maybe instead of empty string we call it original, because original is equal to the raw input, and if the raw input is length is greater than 0, then that would also not be an empty string. So instead of naming it empty string, we name it original. Even though I just looked, it actually says that in the instructions if I would have bothered to read that far in advance.
Read the fucking manual, Nina.
No, I stumbled through it. So let's see.
There's
Original equals that, yes. If no.
There's a reason.
The instructions
tell you
are there.
These things,
I know.
Nina.
I know, but they don't tell me what I need. There we go. I spelled that right. If length original greater than 0. And don't forget the colon at the end of the if statement. Okay. Then we would print. Oh, it's not a tab. God damn it. It almost tricked me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it already put it in 4? No, it puts it in 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I'm sure those spaces are going to get me someday. For sure. I haven't been paired with anybody yet. I feel like nobody's streaming on a Wednesday. Print, what are we gonna print? Oh, yeah. Oh, where are we at? Oops, I scrolled too far. Oh, nice. New people, new people. Okay. I put the colon at the end of the if statement. If the string has some characters in it, print the user's word. So print original. Otherwise, print empty. So else, I gotta else print empty. Is that right? Let's see. The original is this playing? What? Amazon Music, why are you doing this to me? Stop it. I guess we're starting this one over again. Sorry. Everybody. Okay. So our raw input is enter a word. Then we define original to be the raw input. Original equals whatever's in quotes. I wonder if that's right. I feel like this might not be right because I'm defining original twice. I'm not sure about that. But looking here, if length of original is greater than 0, print original, else print empty. I don't even know if I need this here. Let's take this out and see what happens. What? How you doing on this very fine Wednesday? Oh, everybody's like saying hi all at the same time.
Hi.
That work from home Wednesday life. More like that work from home Monday through Friday life. I think it would probably be more rare and unusual if it was like Cerulean goes outside. You're jealous. Lol. Listen, you should know this by now. Every rose has its thorns, my friend.
Because when you work from home, you never get away from work.
That's true.
Ever!
Interviewing for a WFH gig doing implementation work. Python, funny enough. So, there you go. You're the second person I know who does Python now. Configure price quote system for one of Oracle's systems. That's awesome.
Nice.
Wait, so is that going to be like, oh, WFH work from home? Awesome. See, you won't be jealous long. You'll understand soon enough, and then you'll be like, why didn't you tell me? Okay, let's see here. All right, let's run it. See what happens. No. Python line 8. Else print empty. It's not happy about something. Pretty okay, never had seen people. You're my spirit animal. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right. So, invalid syntax here with else. Oh. Else colon and print needs to be on the next line. What? What? I feel like I knew what was wrong. Oh my god, I didn't know what was wrong. Look at this. We're learning stuff. Look out, everybody. Wrestling that snake real good today. Well, good luck on that position. I hope you get it. Absolutely. And now I know another person to come to with Python questions.
To pester
Yes.
and badger.
Why did it just do something else here? Did you see that? That's crazy. I don't know why I did that. I guess it got pissed I wasn't putting anything else in there because I gotta make it do something. Sorry, I was busy chitter chattering like usual. I know. That's what you and I have in common. We're just like, hey, we're bored. Let's learn some new things. When's the game streams coming back, dude? I don't even know. I realized I looked. I was like, I haven't played games on stream since like February 3rd. February 3rd. So it's been like over a month, almost 2 months now. So I couldn't tell you. I want to say like they'll come back, but I don't know. I'm not even playing Heroes. Right? See? Unimpeded says you should start a Factorio stream, right?
Yes.
That way I do the work and he does the playing? Sure. Oof! Too real. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's happier now. Okay, let's run this again. Okay, enter a word. Let's try computer. Ooh, that's not how you spell computer. That's how you spell computer. Let's press enter. And it printed out the word computer because it wasn't empty. Yeah. All right, now let's try again and we'll leave it empty and press enter. And it says empty. Yes. I did this. I had lots of help, but I did this. So because original was already defined here, I could put it in here without defining what an empty string was. So there you go. Nice. I always also stream when I'm working on Watch Me Work. So there's, I've got like 2 chats open. That's a little bit like annoying.
Simulcasting.
Yes, simulcasting. So fancy. All right, next. Let's keep going. It's a half day today. Okay, now we know we have a non-empty string. And check that our string only contains letters. Okay, that's a good thing to know how to do. In the first line, we create a string with letters and numbers, so you make it false. Second line runs the method is alpha, which returns false since the string contains non-letter characters. Yeah, but it's just like, I like it because it kind of really goes along with why I started streaming anyway, which was to have like a little bit of like colleagues, right? People who are also working, kind of keep you on track a little bit. Also, like, you can't be lonely if you're working in a group of 4 people. You can also get feedback on what you're working on. So that's why I also simulcast there. Sometimes I feel like I'm annoyingly positive, and I think like today is one of those days. Oh no. All right. Use and to add a second condition to your if statement. In addition to your existing check that the string contains characters, you should also use .isAlpha to make sure it only contains letters. Okay, so at the end of this one, I want to say the length must be greater than 0 and original is alpha. Is that right? Because they use the X here. I think that's correct. Let's see. And you know what's so funny? The Watch Me Work, basically the guys who are developing it basically like go through Twitch and look and see who's streaming work and then tell them about the Watch Me Work. That's how I found out about it. Okay. I gotta clean my desk off, it's dirty. Everything I type is like with an exclamation mark today. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see if this works. Run, and then let's do bird. Okay, trace back. Okay, line 6 in module. Name original is not defined, so it's here. It's not happy with. Can we do raw input? Is that gonna work? Let's try. Oh, look at me. Not even looking at the hints. Let's see. No, it's still wrong. Still wrong. So maybe I need to... Do I just do dot? Is alpha like that? Let's try. No. It won't even run it. It's not happy about it. So which word do I use? I know it's this part here. It's what's supposed to go in front of is alpha. I tried original, which I thought would work because length original greater than 0 and nope, is alpha's not defined, so it's definitely a dot. And let's see here. I thought it would be raw input, but it's not happy with that. And I'm putting it right, like use.
You didn't. Did you define raw input at all?
Raw input, enter a word.
Okay.
Original equals the raw input function.
Raw input is a function. I don't see it defined anywhere.
Okay. Can you check that? It's probably spam. It's always spam.
Oh, no, it's not this time.
Ooh, it's work.
Keith, what's going on?
It's either work or spam. All right, let's see here.
Oh, Vicky, hi. It came up as Keith Dent on the phone for some reason.
Okay. So we need to define raw input.
Yeah, that sounds like a scam. That very much sounds
Scams
like
have been like so big lately.
Yeah,
Seriously.
just shut down all the browser
That's the
windows.
second one in one day, in the same day, where people have been like getting the Microsoft scams or like
no, do not.
the pop-up of like there's something wrong with your computer, check it out, blah blah, all that stuff. One yesterday for one of our clients, and one today for a different one. So it must be that type of season.
Windows has is that you can have all the antivirus in the world, but you press OK to the wrong box, then it goes, okay, that's what he really wants me to do, and then you're screwed. So you did well. Just shut down all the browser windows, reboot your computer if necessary, and don't go on that shifty website.
Okay, it read it as empty, so that's not right.
Yeah, the Weather Channel website is got a million horrible things on it. So it's like even legitimate websites sometimes can have nasty ads that do bad things. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I feel a little stuck here. So that function, the raw input is going to put this here, which is enter a word. And that's the raw input. Original raw input. Okay. String object is not callable. Okay. Let me get a hint. To combine multiple conditions in one if you can use and. Okay, I already did that. If length original is greater than 0 and original is alpha, print original. Yeah, why isn't it working? Did I spell it wrong maybe? Line 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I didn't change that from the last one when it worked.
Let's see, trace back. Line 4, raw input, enter
Here,
a word.
I'm just going to do this.
String object.
I'm just going to reset this.
Okay.
And I'm going to try again.
Okay.
Because this one should work, right? Enter a
Original.
word. Enter no words, and it should print empty,
Okay.
which we fixed from last time, right? So
Right.
this is what we did last time. It was fine. Here, what we're supposed to do is do and then do the check to make sure that all of the characters in there are alphabetical, not
Okay.
numerical, which is alpha. But my problem is, oh, and look what they did here. They put original equals raw input, enter a word.
Ah, okay.
That's different than what I had written too.
Okay. All right, so somewhere along the line, you're defining the variable original from the result you get from raw input.
Which should be fine.
Right, and raw
So
input
then
as
this
the
should be-
function raw input is somewhere else. Okay.
That, let's see if that works. What's the word gonna be? Open. Printed open. Now let's try. Why is it still like? It's not happy with this still. And I had original equals raw input, and then raw input, I had first raw input equals whatever. It's still not happy with this, even though it seems to be working. Let's try. Let's run this again. Enter a word. Empty. So it looks like it's functioning. It seems to be, again, a case of it's not happy with how I'm putting it. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, last time this happened, I was getting all the right results and the code was okay, but they had, like, a more streamlined code that would make more... just, you know, make it easier to process or whatever. So, I feel like I want to get the solution just to see what it is. I mean, we at least got to the point where it's functioning, right? So if I type a word that has no numbers, it's longer than 0 characters and it's all letters, then it's printing the word, which it's supposed to do. And if I have numbers in there or no characters, 0 characters, then it prints empty. That's working. So It's just, it's not optimized. So let's get the optimized solution. Yes, give me the solution for this exercise. How does that look different than what I had written? To me, that looks exactly the same.
Write down the lesson number and give the whole browser a Control F5.
My lesson number is 5 of 11, I guess. There we go. Number 5. All right. Okay, it works. Next. Okay, prints empty, good. Let's run it again, and this time we'll do computer. And it prints the word computer. Now let's run it again, and let's do computer. And see what it does. Look at my LeetCode, and it prints empty. That's not what it should print, but that's okay. So, next. ABC. Okay. Review the rules for the translation. You move the first letter of the word to the end, and then append the suffix AY, so Python becomes iPhone. Okay, so we need to create a variable to hold our translation suffix. Create a variable named PYG, and set it equal to AY. Okay, so we know that we should put that before. We should define variables before we run the codes. Makes sense, obviously, but that would be something that I would overlook, I'm sure of it. So, simplify things by making the letters in our word lowercase. The .lower function does not modify the string itself, it simply returns a lowercase version. Okay. Snake Queen. How you doing? Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I was not feeling good at all. I slept like all day long, but I feel better now. Plus, I have Dayquil in me. That's working it. Better living through chemistry, I always say. Let's see. Oh, unimpeded. He's one-upping you with the emote game there. Okay, we start counting from 0. Okay. We also need to grab the first letter of the word. First letter equals the string 0. Okay. Inside your if statement, create a new variable called word that holds the lowercase conversion original. Oops, wrong word. There we go. Word equals original dot lower. Okay. Create a new variable called first that holds word 0, the first letter of word. that work? That's not good, because it returned empty, even though it was not. So I'm not putting it inside like I'm supposed to put it inside. Maybe it's supposed to be up here? Maybe this one's supposed to go further in. 2, 3, 4. No. Indentation, unexpected indent, so that wasn't the answer. Unexpected indent. Yep. Maybe I should put it below the print command? Let's try that. And it's still bringing out empty, and it's not. It should not be putting that out. So I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to be putting these variables that I'm defining. Should I put them on the top? You coming to peek over my shoulder again?
Oh, yeah. No.
It's
No.
got to be, it says inside the if statement, so it's got to be in the if statement. But where
Probably.
inside the if statement do they belong?
Definitely before you print anything, right? Because it's going to print after the variables are defined, right? Okay. Word equals length of, okay, word
Thanks!
lowercase. First equals word 0.
Right, which is the first letter of the word.
Print original. No, print. I don't know. Print both original and word. Just to see what's in there. Okay.
But it keeps printing empty, which means
Okay.
somehow this is coming out as false, so it's
If-
not doing any of this and skipping to the else.
Okay. Original equals raw input.
Which is the word that we enter. Then length of the original greater than 0, which it is. Original is alpha, it's all alpha.
Hmm.
Then we're
Crank up.
defining word to be. Let me,
Raw.
I'll get a hint.
How does the raw input function work?
Raw input function is just I put this in here and press enter and it takes that information,
Okay.
right? Because enter a word is here. This is the raw input I'm putting in. And I'm defining raw input to be original, and then I'm using original here and here, but somehow it's skipping all of this and going
'cause
straight
all
to
of,
that.
all of that is coming out as false. If length of the original is above 0,
Which it
and
is.
original is a string, is alpha,
Mhm.
then it should be true, and then you can do things.
Then I would take
So
the
it's
original,
failing-
make it lower.
It's failing here. So scroll up. Let's just see how we're supposed to use this.
Maybe I need to put original and then quotes.
No, original is the variable.
Yes, but see how here it's defined with something? Is that also defined with something? It is already, right?
That redefines it as lowercase.
Yes.
Okay.
But it shouldn't be. The problem is that I'm seeing now is somehow we're getting false here and it's skipping all of this and going to else. Are my indents wrong or something? I'm not sure.
So something's...
I'm going to look at the hint and see what it says.
Something's up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use a variable word to store the result of original.lower. Yes. Use a variable called first to store the result word 0. Okay. Make sure you do this inside your if statement.
That's fine.
Okay. Note you can print out the values of the variable word and first to double check your work. I feel like I've done all of these things.
Scroll up. You're not supposed to put a colon at the end of that, are you?
Yes, at the end of if statement, it's supposed to be. No. This was I didn't do that. It already did it, and it's so there's a colon here.
No, I mean to actually finish the line.
It's not for finishing the line.
Okay.
So it's put here.
Okay.
When it's printed out. Yes, I created a variable called word, didn't I? Word equals original.lower, right?
Good.
Word doesn't even look like a correct word anymore. I've looked at it so much already now.
If length is greater than 0. And it's alphabetical, then it should run everything.
Mm-hmm. But it's not. Somehow it's like returning false and going straight to else. And printing the empty.
You don't have to bracket this bit at all, do you?
No, this is how it's been written for the previous steps. So, and it worked then and passed me on to the next one. So I don't know why that would change. I think my issue is where I'm putting this stuff.
All right, rerun it. Just let's just see what's up. Butter.
What? Maybe it wasn't happy with the second print.
That doesn't make sense. We didn't change anything significant in the code.
Right?
Yeah.
Word. Let's see.
Milk.
What the hell?
All right,
We
it's
literally
working now.
changed
The
nothing.
website was wrong.
Okay.
The website was wrong.
Oh my god. Made me think I'm losing my mind and like it was right apparently. Okay. Great. So it was right. Make me doubt myself. Okay, move it on back. Now that we have the first letter stored as first equals word 0.
Damn website's lampshading you. It's lampshading you.
Do you mean gaslighting?
Gaslighting. Lampshading.
Lampshading.
It's a buzzword. It's out there.
Something with lights and something.
There's a
Throwing
thing and it does
shade.
stuff and yeah.
Oh my god. You know what's so funny? I know
What?
exactly what you were talking about anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to add both the letter and the string stored in PYG to the end of the original string. Remember how to concatenate? Which is one of my new favorite words. Concatenate. Yes. Okay, we define them and then we can add them together as strings. Okay. On a new line, after we created first variable. Aw, thanks. Not always, but concatenate is fun to type too. Thanks, Excel. Bearpoo says we work together very well.
Nice.
See, so don't feel bad. So now I have like 3 favorite words: concatenate, marsupial, and onomatopoeia. Oh, concatenate is all left-handed. You're right. No. No, because there's an N.
And an O.
Yeah, an O. Oh, database. I missed that line. Database is all left-handed. Yes. Okay. I thought we were still talking about concatenate. Sorry. I finally got it straight. Surprise, surprise. I'm confused and don't know what's going on. I feel like that's my standard operating. Let's see, new word equals. Concatenation of word first and PYG. Okay, so word plus, oops, that's equals, plus first plus PYG. Print original and print new word. It might not. Let's do butter again because I think that'll be funny. Butter bay. Oh, it even gave me the plus even though. And it looks like it's, but it hasn't worked because it didn't remove the B from the front. Right, so it has to be word.
Word.
Word. It has to be, it can't be word. It's got to be like, we got to define something that's like word minus word 0 or the first letter basically. That's what we'll have to do next. Well done. However, now we have the first letter showing up in both the beginning and near the end. See? I did see that. I caught that. Ooh, you can tell it to print certain letters, 1 through 4. Nice. Okay. So then that would leave us 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be HARL. It will print HAR? Why? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they're kind of wrong. Up to position 4, so it doesn't include position 4, so you have to go on the outside. Okay, that's good to know. That's very good to know. I'm sure that's something I'm going to forget later. Okay. Ah, nice. And it's showing me how to do that because I was just going to say, how are we going to know the length of the word before they put it in? Apparently, we can have it 1 through length new word. All right. Set new word equal to the slice from the first index all the way to the end of new word. So it'll be new word equals word 1 to len original, right? I don't want to use new word to do it, do I? Because then I'm having it reference itself. Well, I'll do what they tell me to do, although it doesn't feel quite right. Butter, utter. Okay. Oh, because now I've got to do the... Okay, now we got to do another one, which is, we'll do pig Latin equals, and then we'll concatenate the...
Concatenate. Is it concatenate?
Concatenate? I don't know. Concatenate? Concatenate? It is new word plus first plus PYG. And then instead of printing new word, we're going to print the pig Latin. Run. New word equal to the slice as well, which I thought I did. One length new word. Hold on. When slicing until the end of the string, instead of providing a new word, you can also not supply the second index. Okay. Let's try that. Yes, but it's still not happy. Why? That's so annoying. I even used the hint to like reduce that, but it's telling me like, make sure to set new word equal to the slice as well. Right? It's probably doing the same BS as before. I say I'm getting the answer right, so new word plus the first letter plus, yeah, so that's right. And new word is equal to word, but not the first letter, all the way to the end of the word. Could make it length original. That might work too. Range GOA. Still not happy about it.
No. We can do this.
All right, you take a look. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break.
All right.
You can take a look. It could be the same thing. Remember, I'm doing it right, and it's telling me it's wrong, and then we
No.
reload it, and it comes out right. So
No.
it's real.
Okay, let's run something else. Soon. Soon. Warning, Factorio streams are not the most entertaining things in the world. The player is very satisfied, but watching it is tedious. But I can do it. If you want to watch it, I'll do it. All right, now let's see what I'm doing here. Give it Charlie. Okay. Set new word equal. Okay, so it already has the word, it already has raw input in there. It's getting past the if statement. Word equals original lowercase, turn to everything lowercase. First equals word index 0. New word equals word index 1 to the length of the original. Pig Latin equals new word plus first plus pig.
Did you figure it out?
New word is equal to the slice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I even tried it both ways, where it was like length of new word, length of original, length of leaving this blank so that it took the whole word.
Mm-hmm.
Factorio streamer riot.
Factorio streamer riot! Unimpeded, did you pick up Factorio stream, or did you pick up Factorio as a game, or did you are you just interested in watching it go? Okay, so it's just redefining the index. Okay, and run. Bucket Bay.
Looks like the new word contains...
Okay.
So it's missing a letter. Why is it missing a letter?
Okay.
Take length of new word out and just see if it makes it like nah.
Original, right?
Or instead of original, you could just leave it literally blank. Because if you look here, you can do this.
Okay.
Not supply the second index and do all of it.
Correct!
Yes,
you figured it out.
But it's still giving us the wrong thing.
But make sure to set new word equal to the slice as well.
I don't know. I say just look at the solution. I get annoyed when it's at this structural type of point
Yeah.
because we're doing all the right things.
Pig Latin equals new word plus first plus pig.
We're getting the
Print
right
original pig.
results, and it's running. The script is running. So what does it want from me?
Hold on. Let me just dump the print original for a second. Maybe adding extra test lines is making it lose its mind. No.
It's still angry about the same thing. New word. Right?
New word equals word one.
I
To the
even
end.
tried length original, and it was like, no. No. You keep playing with it till you're satisfied, and then we'll look at the solution.
All right.
Because I feel like I'll water the plants while you're waiting, while you're working through that.
Efficiency in Factorio, efficiency is something you work on near the end of a map. Most of what you're working on, like early game and mid game, is just ramping shit up. Is just getting more material, making more stuff, make more stuff faster, which you need more material for, and then trying to get it all to actually function without crashing. All right, set new word equal to the slice from the first index all the way to the end of the word. I think that's wrong. We're taking the data off of word, not new word. That's why we're.
So should it be length word? I know, baby, I know.
Solution. This is working.
Right, everything works.
All
So
right,
the solution
maybe
is
there's a
maybe
best
we're not-
practice
Yes,
that
exactly.
we
We're not
don't know.
doing- Or
All right.
there's some way to write it more efficiently or a preferred method.
this is working. It's working. It's actually doing.
It's so frustrating, right? This is what I hated about MathCAD in college with all the calculus courses. MathCAD is like this, where you have to input the problem, but if you don't write it just the way they want to, even if you get the answer right, it's
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, for example, I'll just put in the word grape. I should not have
Grape gay.
put it. I should not have put in the word grape.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Get me banned. You trying to get my channel banned? Shit!
There you go. There you go.
Oh damn! Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, let's look at the solution. Give me the solution to this exercise. Huh, they did it this way,
Okay.
where it was after new word, and new word was defined as word plus first plus the Pig Latin ending suffix. Then new word equals new word. I don't know why it would be this way, because I would think you would have to do this first before you did that.
Oh, you know what they're trying to tell you? Dynamic redefinition. So you set it to that, but then you use this little trick to redefine it based on its old value.
But don't you need
Without-
this to...
Python can do it. Not
Well, no. I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at it. So the new word is the whole word here,
yeah,
right?
plus the first.
So the original word, which would be bucket, plus the first. Oh, see, but this word is all of the original. My confusion is I'm not understanding how...
Bucket. Okay, so it's bucket plus the first letter.
Right, so that would be bucket.
Ucket B.
No, it wouldn't be ucket. New word is bucket. And then
Yeah,
B-A-Y, right?
Ucket.
And then I guess it does the next step, which is just like this. It takes this one out and does one through the end.
Yeah.
That's how they're doing it, rather than the other way we did it, which was to try to do this first. They're putting the whole thing together first, and then they're taking the piece out of this. That's how they're doing it.
Okay. Both our way and their way work. That's the point. But it's interesting.
Never forget grape.
Never forget grape.
About MathCAD in college with all the calculus courses, MathCAD is like this, where you have to input the problem, but if you don't write it just the way they want to, even if you get the answer right, it's wrong.
Yeah, for example, I'll just put in the word grape. I should not have put it. I should not have put in the word grape.
Oh my god! Maybe you make my channel better.
Thank you.
Oh my god, hilarious. And we figured it out why it's doing it this way. It's making the whole thing and then taking a slice of it after the fact.
Yeah,
So-
it slices it later.
Yes,
Okay.
so we build the whole thing and then take the piece. That's how it's doing it. Instead of taking the piece and then putting it
Me, I
together.
just assemble it raw and then print it.
Well, that's what we were doing, but they weren't happy about it.
Okay.
They wanted it this way.
All right, but I like the fact that you can dynamically redefine the value of new word using itself instead of having to have
Another,
a swap.
yeah. Like, instead of having to define another variable and then concatenate that. So.
Yeah, instead of having to. Okay.
All right, last one, and then it's time to go get the kids from their half day. Half day hype. Now, can I put this inside the same line? I don't know. I'm still laughing over pig Latin grape. Just when I think I'm done, I'm like, oh, no,
No.
not done laughing about that. Never forget.
Grape. Never forget.
Oh. Oh my god. Gonna get me banned.
Mhm.
You're like, yep, that's my job. Alright, Oh, we gotta do a print new word, right? Want to print, yeah, I guess new word. We don't want to print the original, do we? Okay, let's run this and see what happens. So enter a word. Glasses. Glasses gay. Anything that starts with a G, we've now learned, will end in gay. Probably, I should have already learned that from our grape episode, but apparently not. Alright, now let's try it if it's got nothing in it. Empty. Okay. Now let's try it if it has, like, some letters and some numbers. Empty. Okay. I think that's it. I think we're done. Up next will be functions. That's great. Maybe this will be tomorrow. We'll see. I kind of like, I wasn't expecting to stream today, but something I had to do was, like, not happening, so I did this instead. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But if I'm here, we're doing functions. That's all. So have a great day, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for that clip. That was awesome.
That was great.
And yeah, see you all next time.
How to make coding streams fucking amazing.
All right. Bye, everybody.